Another bombshell from Omoyele Sowore. The publisher of Sahara Reporters, Omoyele Sowore, has made some revelations regarding his detention in the confinement of the DSS. What does he have to say again? Is he different from what he has been saying before now? Record that Sowore was arrested and detained by operatives of the Department of State Services and faced a charge of treasonable felony. Of course, we know that. We are aware of that. Over an alleged planned nationwide protest. You can just imagine, ordinary protest. Reports later revealed that the federal government had decided to put an end to the charges against the human rights activists after many years, after many years. I could remember, I'm always saying it, his lawyer, Femi Falano, was saying then that the federal government had no case against him. But at the end of the day, lo and behold, under governments of Tinubu, they have to withdraw the case against him. Because that was just the style of Buhari, trying to rope people in. And because they know the gravity of this terrorism and all of that. So they always, anybody that does anything, they just want to align that offense with anybody that spoke against their government. But at the end of the day, they will not be able to defend it. Well, however, in a video posted by Sahara TV, Sowore disclosed that he was held in detention alongside members of the Boko Haram group. He also narrated how a member of the group enjoyed several benefits, including access to women in the detention of the DSS. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? I think because I know he made mention, he didn't mention this particular one. He made mention of how they have, they know what is happening in the outside world. They have television, they have internet, they have this in their house. They see what goes on social media. And when it was when he raised an alarm before they now brought the same thing to him where he was, because that is how it ought to be. But because of the way we are not a systemic, we don't have a system in place, we cherry pick who to treat well and who not to treat well. But this is a new dimension to what we've heard before, because I said, what is he going to say this time around? From the message is giving us, saying that these guys, they have access to women. He also narrated how a member of the Boko Haram enjoys several benefits, including access to women in the detention of the DSS. According to the video, one of them had the audacity to tell me that while he was in detention, he had access to women. Okay, yeah, they were the one who confessed to him. Anything can happen. Is it not be this Nigeria? Anything can happen. Nigeria, of course, is a scam. Their elites are sponsors. The people who are sponsoring these Boko people, they know them. It's not as if they don't know them. And I know, these people, and out of over 250 million, let's say over 200 million Nigerians, there are some pertinent things that we need to be asking. But unfortunately, people might be asking that questions, but their voices might not be as loud as or as influential. They might not be as influential as those, those who can really say this is what is happening. Let us talk about it. Their voices will be low. And when you talk about they are fighting corruption, the issue of Tinubu's billion van, nobody's talking about it because they will have a way of trying to bury it down. The issue of a subsidy that they have started paying, they say they want to float the naira. Are you floating the naira? You are defending the naira, because what you said is different from what you are doing now. And that is why these guys, they always bring new things just to distract Nigerians, just to distract us. The same government of APC told us that they know the people who are sponsoring this Boko Haram. They have a list. They were able to list this thing. But unfortunately now, nobody's saying anything about it. The issue of a subsidy remover, nobody's saying anything, which they have started paying back. It means such a criminal is not even regretting for his criminal talks, less repenting. You have them as a, what is it called? You ask them as a repentant Boko Haram. Now so they're supposed to do, now so supposed they. But when it comes to soft targets, people who do not have what it takes, they will want to use armor on ordinary ants. It means such a criminal is not regretting. Boko Haram is a northern government project. Boko Haram remains untouchable as long as a Fulani remains in power. So many things that are unheard of are done by Nigeria government. Imagine where a terrorist gets a presidential treatment and a separatist is treated like a common criminal. And meanwhile, see Nnamdi Kanu there. See Nnamdi Kanu there. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Why would the Boko Haram terrorists in the prison not have access to women when Buhari, the Boko Haram brother, was the president by then? Then you begin to ask yourselves, but a Fulani man is not there now. Why is it that we are still seeing some of these shenanigans? And some people will tell you that when Tinubu said it's going to continue from where Buhari stops, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? Okay. When you were incarcerated, don't you also had access to women? Is it only Boko Haram that have access to women? Evil bandits and kidnappers, that is not good news at all. It is the system of our country. So how can you say, if he has, now somebody should, they should tell, they should come and say it now. So what is this one talking about, that he did not have access to women? What a country, it is a pity. But now, no way, Buhari, of course, was the chairperson. They used them to destroy their land and Chibok girls and Dapchi school girls. With Boko Haram, grandchildren in the north is a history. Hooliganism continues in the Fulani region. Every department and agencies of government in Nigeria are highly toxic, corrupt and rotten. They should all be overhauled for sanity to return back in those establishments. It's true. It's true. It's true. That is non-special information. That is in non-special information during Buhari's regime. Sandan Kata. Sowore has no good stories to air again. Old stories. You think it's old stories? Okay, they play. They play. So guys, let's know what you think and have your take on this. Thanks.